Yeah, how's it going, guys? Echo back with another episode of New World Aeternum. Um, since last time, I I did quite a bit of crafting. I went and farmed some iron. I got a bunch of iron actually, probably like 900 ore, and then started crafting some stuff. I found a bunch of gems from mining, so I cut quite a few of them, just to, like, level up my crafting and stuff like that. So then I found a bunch of silver. Also, spent a lot of iron making steel, and then made steel tools, or not steel tools, but like steel like equipment and stuff like that to level it up. So now my mining's at level 45. I'm able to mine gold. My smelting's at 60. What else is there right here? So gem cutting is actually Arcana. I'm pretty sure it was. I want to say it was Arcana. It used to be stone cutting, like a while ago, but I guess it's Arcana now. I'm gonna double check that. But my armoring, 69, and then weaponsmithing is 60. So I was just like crafting stuff. I got a new great axe and a new warhammer from ones that I crafted. I'm gonna do a very brief like overview of how crafting works. So the arcane repository is where you will make like the wisps from the moats, and then those you'll use to make like higher level. You use like moats for the green ones. For the blue ones, you use the wisps. So it's like for the higher level stuff, you need those. Then for potions, you have your Alkahest, which is like your, if you play at Minecraft, it's your awkward potion, and then you go from there. There's water and hyssop, and it's like different quantities of hyssop, so it goes from 2, 4 to 6. And then you have your weak potions, you have your common potions, which is the common one, and then strong, which is strong. And then each one of these is like different with what magical regions it requires. So Bull Rush is for health, Briars for mana, and then for a regen potion, it's the Bull Rush with a moat, with a life moat. And then you can also use a higher tier one to increase the chance to craft additional. So yeah, and then pretty sure I went over in the last episode about like the first time crafting, stuff like that. The first crafting. A really good thing to do is when you craft gear, if you craft any type of like armor, weapons, tools, and then you scrap them, then you're able to you sometimes, oh yeah, you do it here, outfitting station for cutting jewels, and it's for jewel crafting. That actually makes sense. I'm pretty sure when the game launched it was originally stone cutting, but yeah. Yeah, so basically if you craft armor and stuff like that, when you salvage it, you have a chance to get a like an armor scrap or like weapon parts or something like that. It's not there. It's in here. I don't see it. I think it shows up when you get them. But yeah, it'll give you like a armor scrap, stuff like that, and then you can use those to increase your experience with whatever, like armoring or weaponsmithing, or you can also use them to get materials back. So yeah, now I have access to crafting like steel stuff. I have access to craft like blues, but for blues you're gonna need void metal, which are like, it's just like a rare metal basically. So you get it sometimes when like you're mining iron, and then I'm pretty sure at a certain level of mining you actually maybe not. Oh, never mind. I think it's just like you'll sometimes get it when you're mining iron. But yeah, so now I can mine oil. I can get gold, alchemy stones soon. Yep. Okay. So I don't have a lot of time this morning, but I'm gonna go and do this quest. I'm gonna at least do this quest. I have about like an hour, a little less than an hour. So yeah. Also, I put on some new drip. This is the winter clothes that you get from, I think it was, I don't know if it was from the store. I made this dress. My character is a dude, but I'm wearing a dress. But you'll never know because I got on this guy, the Midwinter Majestic Attire. I have all of this equipped, and then for my head, I just equipped this Fallen Spirit Horns because I feel like it fits better than this. That just looks weird. Like it's funny, but my beard's clipping through. Like, how to swear the Fallen Spirit Horns. Either that, or maybe just like no headgear. But I think the Spirit Horns look pretty cool. All right. Yeah, so I'll show you where I was grinding for like ore. So normally outside of Reavers or fucking Pridewind in Monarch's Bluff, normally people go right here and like they'll go down and then cut like around through there and then go down and like they just kind of like go like back and forth from like these rocks right here. But an unknown spot, a less known spot. And I'm fine with showing this because there's only like a few people that are going to watch these videos anyway. If you come down here, you go on this route, okay? So there's ones that spawn on like the top of this ridge. This is like a big, it's like an overhang arc of stone. They spawn right there. So you can like jump up like this little crack or this like corner in the wall right there. Go up there, get that, come down. There's ore that spawns here. Go up around, there's ore that spawns there, come back down here, spawns there, come all the way down here, all the way down around, and then follow this through up here, and then there's some ore that spawns right around here too, and then go wrap around here, come down this way, over to this rock, and then go across like this, and then you start it over again. And then normally you will get a lot of ore because there's a variety too. There's iron and silver. So I was getting, I got quite a bit of silver as well. And then also I did some tree logging, so now I can cut down mature trees, which is a big good thing. Oh yeah, so land bridge over here I had to take. Actually, swimming is in the game. I might be able to just go down there and just cut right across. But I'll just take the land bridge. I don't know if swimming uses stamina or not, but I do actually need to go fishing pretty badly. I definitely need to do that. I might upload just like a I don't know, maybe just like a fishing video where I'm just sitting there fishing for a long ass time. Because I need it for cooking. Yeah, I'm pretty over leveled for this. So I'm just gonna try to speed run this shit. Get it over with. there. No, it's not worth it. Yeah. If I wasn't just trying to get this shit over with, I would have stopped for that iron, but I don't have the time for it. So, you can always look at your compass when like you're running around. You can actually see stuff that's being tracked. Like I didn't see that iron myself, but I saw it on the compass, which means that it's there. So. What's this? Oh, cool. Yeah, honing stones. I don't know. You can craft these actually at somewhere. You can craft them. Oh man, I think it's at. I don't even know. I forget. Maybe the forge, but actually it might be like the place where you craft your tools. Might be there, but you can craft them somewhere. And what they do is like they increase your damage for a certain amount of time, basically. So it's kind of like it's like the stones in like Dark Souls games. Like you apply it to your weapon, and then it increases your damage done for a certain amount of time. So they're pretty good to carry if like you're a damage dealer. So that way, like if you're in like a boss fight or something like that, you can pop one. I don't think it interferes with any type of other buffs that you'd be getting. But yeah, honestly, always gather herbs. Herbs. However you pronounce it. Because like they are what give you spices. I don't know of any other way to get spices, to be honest with you. I mean, there might be like some type of like supply chest thing that will specifically give you spices, possibly. I don't know. But and also they give you hyssop, which is what you use to make potions. And you can buy potions on the trade auction, like the auction house. They're not normally super expensive. I don't know what the prices are right now. I haven't really looked at them. But yeah, I'll do that when you can just craft them. 21. Con is actually really high. I think I'm gonna respec real quick and then pump all strength since my con's already at 50. Once I get this one up to here, then I'll maybe bring my con up. That's a 10% increase. Plus 50 encumbrance. This is plus 50 physical damage. Stamina regen while exhausted. Yeah, like that one doesn't really matter that much. The weight of mined items, that's really good. But I feel like 10% increased health is more important than the stam regen because I don't really use stamina that much. Like I'm not like, I mean, if I'm in PvP, I feel like the stam regen is better, but I'm doing that
Here
for a
we
while.
are. Home to... I look to the ramparts and I recognize many knights. Now lost. They were dear friends. No. But I do. This is my duty, and I am sworn to it. You can attack from the gates, and I will use a hidden entrance on the other side of the castle. Your
Crazy.
courage is unquestionable. And I've witnessed
front
your...
Gawain
Gawain and
did,
Locknir must be defeated.
What do you think, guys? Is she gonna
whatever
die?
it takes. Godspeed to us both, friend.
Is she gonna make it through the mission? I don't know. She might die. Being honest. It's not a possibility. Oh, what I didn't do is I didn't set my spawn point. Like there is a fast travel right outside, but always, I mean, I doubt that I'm gonna die. I'm level 21. This is a level 16 mission. Like, very unlikely, but you never know. It's actually a really cool design for this fort. I would go around like collecting stuff everywhere and whatnot, but Margaret Du Bois, the steadfast, knighted by a Taurus, seated in the 5th seat of the round table. Scout. Bow, Crescent Margaret, generation. How do you even say that word? That name? Du Bois? I think it's Du Bois. I don't know. If you know, let me know in the comments. Because I'm not looking this shit up. Welcome to the Hall of Victoria. There must be a form that you can upload this honor. Okay. Soul trials are instance solo challenges. Okay. Oh, nice. This is a cool room.
My liege, it is now my honor to join you, without reservation. Raise your sword. And
Wow.
now, you shall be the first to experience the King's justice. My lord, I leave this wretch to you.
Good lord, ain't shit. He's about to get wombo comboed. The hell? I want to pick your mans up. Okay, battle's not started yet. Trolling. He does not get stunned.
For the glory of Avalon. Until the end of eternity.
Okay. I think I should just wear the crown. Honestly. If it was me, I'd put that bitch on. I now own Pridewind. Thank you.
I am sorry I arrived late to Gawain's Hall. The Lost Knights fought fiercely and with cold resolve. I arrived only in time to see Lochmere fall. Your courage and valor have spared Pridewind from a dreadful fate. The Knight Regent will undoubtedly want to cover your chest in medals. Of course. She has led us admirably for many decades now, and the people adore her. Probably even more after this. With Gawain exposed and defeated, however, the question of the true heir is settled. It might clear the way for a new monarch. Now that is an excellent idea. I can think of no one more deserving. I will go to Pridewind to share Gawain's sorry end. And I will discuss your suggestion.
Word.
Really? You found something that belonged to my family? What is it? Who are they? Where can I meet them? This night business runs in my blood. Thank you for bringing this to me. I'm going to keep...
This is already more fanfare than I had hoped for.
As far as coronations go, I would say this is fairly modest.
A ceremony befitting our humble new queen.
Queen. I'm not sure I'll ever get used to hearing that.
No more stalling, my queen. People of Pridewin, honored guests. Together, we have endured great hardships. But despite it all, a steady hand has guided us through the storm. May I present to you... Queen Jinje of Pridewin.
It should be me. I should be the king.
I'm glad you made it. We waited as long as we could. I think the people of Pridewin wanted to ensure all the preparations for Gawain were put to use. But it wouldn't have felt right without you. This victory really belongs to you, truly. And Priscilla's account of your heroics only reinforces that. I'll take the compliment. I'll need all the confidence I can get if I'm to rule this land as a monarch. I still haven't quite got used to the idea. I was hoping your friend Grace would make an appearance today, but I guess she meant it when she said she was heading north. But what's next for you? You would make a fine knight, and we sorely need to rebuild the Order. But I also understand if voices are calling you elsewhere. You hear the voice of corruption? I've heard legends of its insidious torment. What an awful burden you must bear. I had no idea. In the days of Artorias, they say it was the voice of Mirrodin that called knights to evil. It drove them mad. I know of no cure, but there's an old man who comes to Pridewin now and then. He goes on and on about corruption. Some say he's deranged, but I see wisdom in his eyes. He fishes the East River. Perhaps if you seek him out, he will help you.
So these guys are get weapon scraps and armor scraps. And then you can extract materials, fabricate them, or use it to gain experience. The main thing is the experience.
Miserable thieves. Killing me is one thing, but stealing my life's work? Idiotti! It was my own fault. Foolish Giacomo. Curse my trusting soul. This means no traveler's place of rest for weary travelers, of course. I am Giacomo Altoviti, architect. Perhaps you have heard of me? No? Well, you would have if my workmen hadn't stabbed me in the back literally and run off with my design notebook and tools. So many survivors on this island have no home, no roots. Safety is always the biggest concern. I can create that safety. The bastardi left me with nothing. But you're here, so there's hope. The innkeep saw workers a few days ago discussing a notebook of secrets. Suspicious, no? If you begin the hunt, I'll finish business here and follow.
I'm just looking around for like quests. Yeah, it's just these ones, I guess. I need to get fucking mounts. Look at that, how fast that dude's going. I'm gonna cut right here. Oh, I need to do the faction quest so I can choose my faction and fucking enable PvP so I'll get more XP from playing. So these things right here, these are like paintings. So they're all throughout the world. You'll see them. Everyone can grab it for them. And pretty much, there's actually some lore behind the person who's painting these. It's, I guess it's actually like one person. If I remember correctly, I could be just completely bullshitting. But I'm pretty sure it's like one person who's just like going around and like they paint like really cool like landmarks and stuff like that. So that's where you'll find them. So I collect this bull rush so I can make some more healing potions. One thing on your map, you see how like these are showing up. If you go to filters, you can actually change what shows. Is it filters? The hell? The hell? I think they changed this. Because there was... That's weird. There was a an ability to show like resources as to like where they would spawn in the world on your map. Because like it would show like a topography. I think. Yeah, that's how you pronounce that.
On the surface, we are still and quiet. But there is a struggle in the darkness below. The outcome? Unpredictable. Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish. I remember you not, and care not to, even if I could. I offer you nothing, but you remain. I can give you a name, if that would help. Some have called me Jonas. There are other names, but they will not speak themselves. One is enough, I think. Only those who seek misery would ask such a thing. You should banish your misery, like I have banished mine. If you do not, only terrible things can come of it. I do not see a hole in your head. Perhaps a hole in your mind. The stones to the north are useful to fill such holes. You can read them if you can find them. Replace your ghost with others.
Oh, nice. Same place. Means word.
Old stones have nothing but irrelevant answers to forgotten questions. We will not find truth here.
Normally, when an evil person says that you're not going to find truth there, probably means that you're going to find truth there. This is a magic stone right here. You have to be mining 50 to gather it. Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a magical stone.
In memory of Soul Warden Ramanos Agala, bearer of the Eternal Torch, whose service straddled centuries. All souls fade in time, but he held steadfast against the darkness until the last. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
It's a honey tree. When it is not empty like this, you can get honey from it. So that's like how you're able to get a lot of honey. You don't have to wait for the region.
In memory of Soul Warden Christina Creighton, whose gaze never wavered. Her pursuit of humanity's best nature, her defiance of darkness, and her calm wisdom kept the flame of our hope burning until the last. May her sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
A wordwood tree. It's the next step up in logging from mature trees. I'm pretty sure it's the next step. Let me double check that. Yeah, wordwood. So like tree harvesting, it's 50 every single one. So you get to like here, and then this one's like the very end scheme. It's Rise of the Angry Earth for these two, but. Yeah, this is like the really high tier stuff that you would use to craft. I think you use it to craft blue or purple. Really high end stuff. But this right here is like a grove, kind of. These will spawn throughout the world, or they are throughout the world, rather. Looks like this honey tree. I can actually collect it. Quite a few of them, actually. Looks like they're all fucking collected. Damn. And then this right here, I forget what the name of this is. This is the next level cloth. Silkweed. You need 100. So this is like the same as the word tree. That same level of cloth is that. So this grove here, where they are, you'll find higher end resources basically. So there's more over here. More silkweed. Some iron right there. I'm actually gonna grab this.
This place is familiar. My feet remember what my mind does not. Have you found it?
Shit.
What were they? My mind itches. Yes, at that word. Perhaps this is where...
Something needs retrieving inside the cave. People are harvesting everything. Gremlins.
The ghosts are loud here. This place remembers sorrow. My bones rattle with it. You went into the cave. What did you find? What does anything do in a bear cave? Perhaps it was napping. Yet there is pain in the rent cloth. Shame, too. How odd. The voice of that ghost has faded. But there are yet others in the stones to the north. Go. I won't be long behind.
All right.
In memory of Soul Warden Reyes Vita, devoted servant of the Order. He took no pride, no ambition in our sacred duty. All that was asked, and much that was not, he gave willingly. By his example, did others embrace our greater purpose. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after. In memory of Soul Warden Constanza Soberia, who gave all that was to be given. May her sacrifice be a lesson for those who come after.
I hear my own voice, faint But in chorus with the ghosts here, my hands on the stone, my memories given to the land and taken from my soul. A mercy, perhaps. It was corruption. It took their souls, those voices lost to time. It will take all of us before the sun sets on the world. You, sooner. If your voice cannot be silenced. But there are answers here. A path that leads where many have sought to go. Those who would stand against the corruption. You speak of that voice that assaults your mind. This path may be the only way to see it silenced. A valiant effort to stem the tide, perhaps. Or more likely to simply take a stand against the inevitable. There are no final answers here, nor anywhere. But it may yet be a reprieve for one who has been marked, such the voice you hear is not heard by all. And the power it pursues has become your burden to bear. Go on then. Seek the strength of the Soul Wardens. Face the trial in the tomb of old warriors. It may be your only hope.
All right, I'm gonna go to Oxborough Hamlet. I never really read the names of the towns. I always just called it by like the name of like the zone. But I'm just gonna go to Everfall, the settlement, and that's gonna be it for the video. So yeah, I've been having fun playing this game, to be honest with you. Might not really seem like it because like I'm quiet a lot of the time, but yeah, I like this game. Like, I really do. I think it's really good. Even when it first came out and it was a little shaky, like, I still really liked the game. Like, it's something about it is just really good. Like, I like how, like, you know, I'm see, like, this person just running by, doing their own thing. Like, you're kind of like, you can do solo stuff, you can group up with people and whatnot, which, you know, at some point I want to do, but it's something like you'll definitely see when like we get into PvP. I'm gonna be like PvP flagged, I think, all the time. Like unless I keep getting like shit on by someone, then I'll un-PvP flag. But I'm planning on staying flagged the whole time. Torbird. Board. Huh. I don't know what that is. They added a lot of new stuff when it launched for console, and it's really cool seeing this new, like, they changed a lot. Like, it's not even really that it's new, they just changed stuff, which is good. Like, that's pretty cool. I like it. Yeah. So this is where I'm gonna end it off for the day. Let's stand in front of this house. This looks like a good house. This is where I'm gonna end it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to, you know, leave a like, subscribe for future episodes. I want to try to get into like some like maybe guide making like every now and then, put like a guide up so that way I'll get like a little more exposure or something like that. But yeah, I'm just having fun playing the game, man, and I hope you guys like watching. I guess I want to maybe start editing a little bit. It's just editing is like, man, I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a maybe I'll do like these, which are kind of like a VOD basically type thing. Just like unedited raw content, and then I'll do like an edited version, like an edited supercut of like a 1:60 or something like that of all like the cool moments or some shit. I don't know, but yeah. Until next time, peace.